Hello friends, my name is Sumit. This is my YouTube channel Massive. Last week, Indian Meteorological Department gave a statement that northern India witnessed drop in the temperature by 7 degrees Celsius. Even I got surprised for a second. It might have had happened number of times previously, but generally, you expect these things to happen very gradually. Within 24 hours, if you see temperature go up or go down by such margin, you are taken aback. So, active western disturbances have been attributed behind the sharp drop in the temperature in northern India. So, in this video, I'm primarily going to talk about the western disturbances. Uh, you can see the map I drew. Please, it will be futile to talk about this weather phenomenon unless I make it clear in some geography context. So hence I had to draw the map. So you can see that India map and Pakistan, Iran, Persian Gulf, Arab, Mediterranean Sea. So you see that the latitude of India is lower than Mediterranean Sea latitude. What is latitude? Okay. Uh, okay. So see. Okay. So see, if I'm going to tell you what is latitude, it is going to consume another 3-4 minutes. So let me tell you in a very brief, like in a very short words. Basically, higher you are away from the equator, higher latitude you are standing upon. Uh, so basically, if you are very away from the equator, don't ask me what is equator. Okay, equator is one imaginary line which divides the earth into equal parts. It's an imaginary line which we have imagined for our own convenience to simplify things. So मध्य रेखा है इक्वेटर, जो धरती को दो हिस्सों में बांटती है. तो भारत से मध्य रेखा नहीं जाती है. मध्य रेखा भारत के रामेश्वरम से भी नीचे अगर आप जाओगे तो वहां पे कहीं आई एम नॉट श्योर मालदीव से जाती है कि नहीं जाती, चेक करना पड़ेगा. बट भारत से ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर इमेजिनरी लाइन क्रॉस करती है. तो इंडिया का जो लैटिट्यूड है ना, वो आपके मेडिटेरेनियन सी से नीचे है और यही कैच है. अब होता क्या है साहब, इन you basically the winds which are coming from the warmer regions and the winds which are coming from the polar regions, they collide in subtropical belt in the upper atmosphere, and when they collide it causes disturbance. It causes the formation of cyclones, and from the upper atmosphere, when these two different air mass collides, because why different air mass, because one is coming from the warmer region and another is coming from the polar region, so it is going to cause some disturbance, and that disturbance is nothing but the formation of cyclones. So, and this cyclones, and you can see right above the if you see, I drew some ribbon like structure. This is nothing but jet stream. Jet stream is like ribbon like structure, which is like wavy air system which moves from one direction to another direction in different parts of the world. So in this region you see this jet streams moving from west to east. So these are westerly jet streams, west jet streams, which are moving from west to east, westerly jet streams, and they are moving very high up in the atmosphere. And since they are quite swift in nature, they are quite fast in nature, they often influence the lower atmosphere. So these cyclones which get formed in the subtropical belt in regions like Mediterranean Sea or Greece or the upper portion of Africa, there the cyclones which we get to see there, these jet streams influence the movement of such cyclones. So since jet streams are moving from west to east, so these extratropical cyclones also get to move from west to east. That's one thing. Remember that thing, right? Now what happens that from the mid-February onwards, Indian landmass starts getting heated up gradually. I'm not saying that it becomes unbearable, no, but it starts getting heated up gradually, and we all of us know very well that this winds move from high pressure to low pressure, and when like in the warmer regions where winds move up, there will be some like near like when winds move up, there will be some space which needs to be filled to maintain the equilibrium. So there will be low pressure in the warmer region. So basically, and I told you that when in subtropical belt is a high pressure belt, because the winds, when they collide, they sink. So it's a subtropical belt. So there, air has to move from there to some other place which has low pressure area. So in the months of February, mid-February, March, April, these extratropical cyclones, they move from Mediterranean Sea, then some other Middle East countries like Iran, not Iran, but this, like Iraq. They go further east to Iran, Pakistan, and they also pick the moisture from uh, some water regions like Black Sea, Caspian Sea, right? And they pick the moisture, and when they reach India, Himalayas obstruct their movement. And because Himalayas obstruct their movement, they shed that moisture right there in terms of in the form of rain or snow. So if so basically in very high regions of northern India, you will see the snowfall in the months of February, March, right? And you will witness rainfall in the months of February in the Gangetic Plains. Okay, because of different temperature conditions. But yes, because of the obstruction of Himalayas, these extratropical cyclones shed their moisture, and it causes rainfall or snowfall or hailstorms depending upon exactly where it happens, right? One So basically, I think some people have this misconception that western disturbances happen only in a few months of the year. No, these cyclones keep moving throughout the year, if I'm not wrong, but we Indians feel their impact only in few months of the year. Why? Because there is a reason for that. There is a good catch for that. You see, sun doesn't move. Earth revolves around the sun, right? But we often say that sun's maximum position is at Tropic of Cancer or Tropic of Capricorn. Why? Because apparently it appears that sun is moving. Sun is not moving. But for our convenience, to simplify things from our perspective, we say that sun's maximum movement is like sun gets shifted between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. So now during summer, sun apparent movement of sun is can be felt at most till what? Tropic of Cancer, which is 66.5 degree north latitude, and during winters, uh, uh, so so basically during summers of what? Northern hemisphere. समर तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया में समर हमारे यहाँ की विंटर के टाइम पे होता है, तो वो क्लियर करना पड़ेगा. व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज कि ड्यूरिंग, मैं मंथ का नाम लेता हूँ, वो क्लियर होगा. ड्यूरिंग द मंथ ऑफ जून, during the month of, yes, during the month of June, the maximum position of I mean the apparent movement in sun can be felt at most till Tropic of Cancer in the month of June, right? And because of that, this the location of the formation of these cyclones will also get shifted further on higher latitude. So we won't be witnessing the impact of such western disturbances, movement of such western disturbances in the months of in like during our summer time. But during our winter's time, the movement of sun gets shifted further lower, right? And because of that, the position of such cyclones will also shift, and they will come further down, and we will be able to witness their impact during winters. Okay, that's one thing. uh, that's one thing. And yeah, I think I made my point clear, I think. So if I drop any important thing in between, please feel free to drop your comment. I tried my best. So basically, now let's talk about its impact. Well, whenever this whenever it brings rainfall, these active disturbances, western disturbances bring rainfall. Generally it is considered as a harbinger of growth, because it comes at that point of time when it helps in the cultivation of rabi crops. Rabi crops are those crops which are sown right before the onset of winters, or in the months of October, late September, early October, or mid October, or very early November, right? And these crops are often harvested in the months of March or April. So these are rabi crops. These western disturbances bring rainfall, and uh, now the question is how it is going to impact our agriculture crops. Well, if we receive excessive rainfall, then it becomes a headache. And if even if we receive rainfall in moderate amount, but if it happens in the months of uh, say late March or early April, then again it is going to cause a problem, because it's a harvesting time. So it has to occur at particular point of the time, and in particular quantity. Nothing like nothing short or nothing more, nothing short of that desired quantity will cause a problem. So that's one thing, that generally it brings fortune for the farmers. It helps in the growth of rabi crops like wheat. Wheat is the staple food for North Indians. If God forbid, if something goes wrong, then it becomes a food security issue. So government arranges food grains for 75% of Indian population through subsidized uh, uh, procurement system, which is very commendable thing. So that's one thing. Now the main question: how these western disturbances decrease the temperature of northern India by 7 degrees Celsius. You see, when we are going to see the rainfall in a particular region, there will be moist like conditions. There will be prevailing some moist like conditions in few days to come. So there will be cloud cover, and because of cloud cover, and we all know that cloud reflects the sunlight, coming sunlight. So during the daytime, clouds reflect the sunlight. So clouds act as like a blanket which wraps the earth. So during the daytime, this cloud, causes cooling effect, because it expels the sunlight which is coming from the sun. Very good, very nice. But during the night time, this same cloud cover acts like it causes heating effect. Why? Because land gets heated and cooled very quickly vis-a-vis water. So the land which gets heated during the daytime, it has to release its heat during the night time. So as I told you, it gets heated very quickly and it gets cooled very quickly. During the daytime, it cannot get cooled quickly, because still it is receiving the sunlight. But the moment it stops receiving the sunlight, it starts radiating. Of course, it is radiating its heat every time, but it's about what it is gaining and what it is losing. So in net, it is gaining sunlight during the daytime, and during night time, in net, it is radiating back the heat. So during night, when land radiate, of course, as I said, don't get me wrong, land radiates its heat during whole time. But of course, in the night when it is not receiving any sunlight, in net it is going to reduce uh, the heat, right? So in the night when it radiates its heat towards the atmosphere, this this thick cloud cover is going to trap that heat, and that's why whenever there will be cloud cover in the daytime, we are going to see reduce in the temperature, and in the night time we are going to see the increase in temperature. And that's why these western disturbances caused sharp decrease in the temperature in the daytime. They should have mentioned that, or probably I overlooked that. So that was it. So I think I discussed most of the things. But suppose if I upload this video as it is, and if you find something wrong, please enlighten me. And if you have something, if you have any other thing to share, please feel free to drop your comment. And thank you so much for your precious time. This is the sheer motivation that I want to help people. Help As an educator, I want to help people to make them understand things in a much clearer way. Again, thank you so much for your precious time.